Hey you guys, it's Carrie, and I'm just a couple minutes from my house finishing my run and wanted to make this video before I enter my home, which is filled with children and a husband, and I've got to go grocery shopping, and we got a birthday party, and it's crazy. So I just want to make this video in sort of this peaceful surrounding before I head back in. So I was on vacation last week and got several emails and several signups, which was fantastic, about the Body Mind Business Reboot. And so I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about it, because there's been this is a friendly reminder that we start, or the cart closes, which means I will stop accepting people into the program 1 week from today. So on, July 30th is the last day to join. So as I'm recording this, it is a week from today. And this is a friendly reminder, if you've been on the fence, or you want to join, but you just haven't done it yet, to just go ahead and do that. So you can register at carrieroldan.com/reboot, and chances are there is a link somewhere near this video. But a couple of questions I got was okay, well, how is the program delivered? I want to make sure I make time for it in my calendar. So thank you for asking these questions, because it's helped me to realize I need to make my marketing a little bit more clear. But here's the answer to those questions. The way that the program's delivered is, as soon as you sign up, you will get some stuff to do. So there are some videos from me getting you ready to reboot. So there's a section in the membership area called Before You Start, and there are just some things to do, because we are going to be making some dietary changes. So you're going to want to set yourself up for success. So there's a shopping list, there's some recommended reading, there's, of course, you got to take your before pictures and measurements and things but it's definitely not overwhelming. And even if you join on the last day, you'll still have time to do everything that you need to do before we start. But we start with the actual rebooting, the resetting of our hormones. We start on that. Our first day is going to be August 1st, and that's a Monday. So that day, you'll get a video from me. And then the following day, that Tuesday of that, so it's August 2nd, we will meet as a group. We will have a live interaction. And this is where we get a chance to really get to know the other people who are on the journey with us, right? This is a chance for us to connect as women entrepreneurs, to really connect heart to heart and soul to soul. This is a part of the program that may or may not be offered ever again. So I'm creating this program. It is a pilot. It is priced the way that it is because I am going to eventually make this an evergreen program, which just means everybody will be able to do it at their own pace. There's also a Facebook community where we are already interacting. People are posting resources and insights already. That will always be a part of the program. But this live interaction, I can't say I'll never do it again, because I honestly don't know yet. But my plan is that this will wind up being evergreen, which means I won't offer the live group interaction. So if you know that's really important to you, you're definitely going to want to join this pilot program, even if the timing isn't perfect for you. So that's the second thing I want to talk about, is a lot of people are saying, are you going to offer it again? I'm going to be on vacation a couple weeks in August. I get it. Here's what I have to say about this. It's 30 days. It's never perfect timing, ever. There's never going to be 30 days where you're going to look at your calendar and go, oh, this is great. I totally feel like cutting out all my comfort foods. I'm totally ready to, over this 30 days, there's never going to be a 30-day scenario where you don't have a party to go to, or you don't have a fun weekend away, or you don't have something going on in your life where you'd rather not have to be restricting things from your diet. So here's the thing about that is, once you start, I promise you, it is not hard. It sounds overwhelming. It seems like, oh my gosh, if I have to give up what do I have to give up? Do I have to give up alcohol? Do I have to give up dairy? Hell, I'm not giving up cheese. No way. Do I have to give up grains? I've tried that before. It never worked, right? I know. That's how I was. Like when my friend first, she was like, I just did this 21-day hormone reset, and I seriously wanted to give her the finger. I knew my hormones were out of whack, but I was like, I've tried all of that. I've done paleo. I was just like, whatever. I don't want to do this crap elimination diet. And I don't know if I've told this story to you guys before, but then not long after that, that was actually an energy healing session. So one, I did a little work around my resistance to that. But the next thing that happened is I went into my Women Entrepreneurs Who Run group, and someone was posting about it in there, and I took it as a sign. And so I hopped into this protocol, and what happened was it wasn't hard. It wasn't hard at all. And the reason it wasn't is one, because I was educating myself as I went along. Anyways, what I'm getting at, timing is never perfect. You're always going to have an excuse for, oh, I'll do it later. I'll do it when it's just right. I'll do it when I have 30 days to really dedicate to it. So I just kind of want to call bullshit on that. If you don't want to do it, fine, don't do it. If you're not ready to reboot, like if you're not ready to kind of get your body into cellular alignment, and if you're not ready to face the fact that maybe your hormones are out of whack, that's cool. Like, no judgment here. You'll be ready when you're ready. But if you are ready, if you know this is a problem for me, like my symptoms were I was bloated all the time. I was tired of sticking in my stomach. I was tired of looking in the mirror and thinking like, I don't really look like that, do I? I was tired of not fitting into my clothes, of not being comfortable in my clothes. My boobs were hurting all the time. I had, they felt like I was about to start my period when I wasn't about to start my period. They were getting bigger, but they hurt all the time. And I just felt like really uncomfortable in my skin. I was tired of feeling like a middle-aged lady. I knew that I was like young, vibrant, and healthy on the inside, not to mention, my skin. I was like feeling like I looked wrinkly and old, and I wasn't ready to do that. So mostly I just knew like I'm a healthy person. Why do I feel so unhealthy? So if that's you, then there is no perfect time, but now just might be the right time. So you have a week to decide, but I would just kind of want to give you a swift kick in the butt and say, just do it. Just click the button, just go to carrieroldawn.com/reboot, because we are going to be so supported. If there's ever a time to join this program, it is right now, because you will be live and valued, and your input and questions are going to cause me to create right there in the moment. Like, you have a question, I'm going to create a video to answer it. You have a resource to share, great, I want to include that in the program. If there's that is what this pilot program is about. So if you are a collaborator, if you are someone who likes getting your fingers dirty, then you're definitely going to want to be part of this pilot program. So I hope I've answered all of your questions. Honestly, I'm ecstatic with who we've got in the program already, and the 10 of you or 11 of you who have already signed up. I think it's 11 right now. I'm freaking stoked on you guys. I can't wait to just dive in and to get you guys your results. I'm chomping at the bit, and I know so many of you are too, because I've seen it in the Facebook group. But if you are somebody who's sort of I know I really need to do it, but this is just my little kick in the butt to you. This is saying, hey, there's never a perfect time. If you know you need it, do it. The price is never going to be better. I can't say for certain that I'm never going to offer live interaction again, but if I do offer live interaction again, when I say live interaction, right, I mean like a co-collaborative group where we meet on calls and we get to see each other's faces and hear each other's voices and really get to know each other in an intimate way that doesn't always happen in evergreen programs. That's what I'm talking about here. So if you know that is where you feel the best supported, that's me. I'm raising my hand. I know that I can, I'm not a very good self-paced person. I actually, when I was in college, taking online classes was really hard for me. It was better for me to show up. I learned better when I was in class and I was interacting, because we've talked about this, I think, But we all know we don't need more information, we need implementation. And that implementation thing, a huge part of it for me is that live component, that looking people in the eye, that's having somebody check up on me, and just being, the word collaborative keeps coming up. So that is what I want to see. You have 1 week from today to join the program at this price and with the live component. And if you're on the fence, shoot me an email. Like, if you've got a question that I'm not answering here, shoot me an email. But here's how it's delivered, if I hadn't said this already. It is a video a day for 30 days, plus the live interaction, plus the Facebook group, and there's already stuff to do. So the minute you sign up, you can join the Facebook group and you'll get the before you start work to be doing right away. The live calls are going to be at 11 a.m. every Tuesday in August, and that's the part of the program that I don't know if I'll ever offer again. So I hope I've answered all your questions. I just love you guys, and I know I have a list. I've written a list, you guys, of I think there are like 45 names on it so far, and there are names that have come to me just like as I'm running, or as I'm like, just I'll get like a nudge to write this person's name on the list because this person is meant to be in your program. And so I'm sending this to everyone on my list, and even if you're not on my list, if you're one of those names, when I say on my list, I mean on my email list. If you're one of those names on that list of paper I have, I'm sending this to you because, like, energetically, I've gotten the intuitive nudge that you belong here, and so I'm taking action on it because I know this, that when you're in alignment and you do that shit, it works. And here's what I found so far is the people who I've reached out to and said, God, I hope this isn't awkward, but I really feel like you're supposed to be in the program. There have been people saying, oh my God, you have no idea, thank you. And so this is maybe the bigger thing, is that I know that this program is an answer to some of your prayers. So don't get in the way of the answer to your prayers. And what I mean by that is we all experience resistance. We all experience excuses. But if you've been looking for a solution, if you've been complaining about the stuff that I've been talking about, and this is in front of you, and you're like, I really want to join, but act. Just act. And my friend Rachel Archelaus says to use the yes-no method, right? So here's what it is you close your eyes, you take a deep breath, and you ask yourself, is this Taking Carrie's program, the Body Mind Business Reboot, is this the right best step for me? Is this optimal for me right now? And you listen to your body's response. So if you get a lifting, a smiling, an opening up sensation, that's a yes. And if you get sort of a crumpling, if you get like a sinking sensation, that's a no. But if you get the lift followed by the sink, what that means is it is a yes, but there's some fear around it. There's some resistance around it. And so if that's you, God, oh my gosh, it's $121. You should just do it. You'll have access to the videos forever. And even if the timing isn't quite perfect, come, do it. Make little changes. Like, I just really know it can help you, is what I'm trying to say. I love you all. I hope to see those of you who are meant to be in the program. I hope to see you there. You have until Saturday. Thanks so much. Bye.